select edges. 4 edges that make up the lower half of the log hole and an edge at the base of the solid. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this. Then we're going to click apply. So we're going to create point extract 0.5, and in curved list we're going to select the one that I already mentioned you. These 5 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to click apply. Apply. Now we're going to create more points for breaking planes. We're going to create points at the center of the hull of the log. Under geometry, we're going to create point arc center. Turn off auto execute. And with the shift command, we're going to click 2 edges that make up the hull of the log. These 2 edges. And then we're going to click apply. So basically, it's the same process, but we need to change the method for arc center. Auto execute off, and in curved list, the 2 edges that make the radius. That make the hull of the log. And then we're going to click apply. Now we're going to create more breaking planes. We're going to create 2 more planes that will be used to break the solids. In geometry, we're going to create plane 3 points, and we're going to select 3 points that define a plane, and it will automatically be created. Then we're going to select the next 3 points for the next plane. So we're going to create, under geometry, plane 3 points. We're going to leave auto execute on, and we're going to select the 3 points that I already mentioned you. Those 3, this 3, and those 3. And then we're going to click apply. Next, we're going to break solids. We need to break the solids again, and this time using the newly created planes. So we're going to geometry, edit solid break. Edit solid break. We're going to select the bottom left portion of the solid 6, and break along plane 3. And then we're going to click apply. So it will be this section over here. And we're going to click yes when the message appears. Then we're going to select bottom right portion of the solid 7, and break along plane 4. That will be here. And this plane. Then we're going to repeat the process END, that is clicking apply and click yes when the message appears. And now we're going to create final point and plane. Now we need to create the last point that will be used to create one more plane. In the geometry, we're going to create point project. We're going to select the point at the bottom end of the slope edge where it intersects with the base under point list. This point right here. Then we're going to select edge normal to the hole under curve list. This one right here. And then we're going to click apply. And all that is going to be selected in here. Point list, the point that I mentioned you. You turn auto execute off, and the curve list, the edge that I already mentioned you too. Then we're going to repeat. Now we're going to do another plane, but we're going to create it with 3 points method. Create point, create plane, 3 points method. Oh, sorry. Yep. We turn off auto execute. And we're going to select the 2 points along the base of the solid and points from projection. That will be these 2 points right here. And then we're going to click apply. And also this one as point 3 list. So in step 15, we're going to break a solid one final time using the recently created plane. We're going to Geometry, Edit Solid Break. We're going to select the option plane, and in solid list, we're going to choose solid 19. That's at the solid at bottom right for solid list. And we're going to select plane 5 for break plane list. This one right here. And then we're going to click apply. And we're going to click yes when the message appears. Now we're going to delete solids and planes. We need to delete the 5 planes as they are no longer needed, and we're going to delete the 2 top solids as they are not to be used for isomesh meshing. And we're going to reduce the size of the point circle markers. So we're going to Geometry, delete solid, and in solid list we're going to choose we're going to select the 2 top solids, that's solid 4 and 5, this one right here and this one right here. Then we're going to click apply, and in Geometry, delete plane. In plane list, we're going to choose all the 5 planes from plane 1 to plane 5. Then we're going to click apply, and we're going to decrease the size of the point markers. We're going to click apply, and we're going to decrease the size with this. Now we're going to refit solids. We need to refit the solids, the 5 solids, so that they become parametric blue solids. They can be isomesh. Now we're going to Geometry, Edit, Solid Refit. We're going to click on the option to 3 cubic net. 3 cubic nets. We're going to enter one of all of the refit parameters. Then we're going to select delete original solids, and we're going to select the 5 solids, solids 16, 18, 17, and 20 and 21. So every one of these solids, those 5 solids, 1, 1, 1. We make sure that delete original solids is selected. Auto execute off. We're going to choose the 5 solids, and we're going to click apply. And then we're going to display the solid labels right here in label control. Then we're going to mirror solids. We need to finish creating all the geometry by mirroring the 5 parametric solids, producing a complete parametric model. We need to increase the size of the point markers. We need to go to Geometry, Transform Solid Mirror. We need to select the 3 points for the plane icon for Define Mirror Plane Normal. And we're going to select any 3 points that lie in the plane in figure. We need to make sure the reverse solid box is checked, and we are going to select all the solids from solid 22 to solid 26. We're going to increase the size of the point markers in point size. Then we're going under Geometry. Transform Solid Mirror. Then we're going to select the 3 points from the plane icon for Define Mirror Plane. These 3 points right here. And we're going to select any 3 points that lie in the plane in figure. And we need to make sure that the reverse solid box is checked. And we are going to select all the solids from solid 22 to 26. These ones right here. And then we're going to click apply. Then we're going to create group hex 20 and copy geometry into it. We need to go to group, create. We're going to enter hex 20 for new group name.